Hi team, this is the final video as part of our hospitality team training for KidZone. So thank you for bearing with me and watching these awesome videos. Okay, so we have a couple more things to cover. This is, we are on page 6 of the hospitality manual. You can continue to follow along, and starting at point 7 where we're talking about technical difficulties. Anybody that happens to be skilled with computers and troubleshooting, you get bonus points from me. That is an awesome perk, but you do not have to be skilled in computers to work in the hospitality area. Okay, so I just want to go over a couple of things to be aware of in case there would be a technical difficulty here in KidZone. It does happen, unfortunately, from time to time. Now, first of all, there's going to be a one-page troubleshooting guide. I've just updated this. It's going to be a laminated piece of paper with the KidZone logo at the top, kept under the check-in desk at all times. So if the computers were to go down or they needed to be rebooted, it's going to show you how to do that, how to walk you through the whole process of setting that up. So that's available for you as a resource. Now, your main priority in working in hospitality is, of course, the people. So if your computers go down, that's okay. Okay, remain calm. First of all, you want to be continuing to be courteous and helpful, and even if this happens. So in the past, we've had our kiosk go down at inopportune times when we have a huge line of families. So if that happens, you want to continue to focus on the families. So what I will typically say is, oh, I'm so sorry, we're going to get to that in a moment. In the meantime, we can help you right over here. So if the kiosk goes down and your computer is still functioning, you can actually register everybody right here at the computer. It does require a little more work because you have to ask the name, type it in, search for it, and find it. But that is something that you can do here. And we want to put up a sign that says, you know, the kiosk is down, so don't use that, but redirect everybody to help you. This is a time for hospitality team to shine because how you handle that is going to make a huge difference as well. So just, again, making a joke out of it, being encouraging, and, oh, I can help you right here. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to help you right here. Using that language even over and over again is a huge way to make a difference in that family's experience, okay? Now, if everything were to go down, let's say we had a power outage or something, we still want to follow the process that we use and make sure kids are registered safely. So you'll probably remember from our second video, we talked about the handwritten name tags. So these are things, these are always available in the desk. We can always resort to these if everything goes down. So same process. So I can help you right over here. We're going to fill out a name tag for you. We'll get the child's name, grade, and give the other part to the parent. So again, following your normal process, but making sure that everything is explained to them and really clear. Okay. Now, if all this is happening as well, and you have an opportunity to go and troubleshoot yourself, that is great. However, I want your main priority to always be the families and the people in front of you. Okay, so if something goes down, let your operations leader know, let me know, let Pastor Joe know. Actually, scratch that. Let me know. Let me or our operations leader know if it goes down, and we can come out and do some of that troubleshooting for you. But the operations leaders will also be able to take that guide that we have and reset the computers if need be. That's allowing you to focus on the people in front of you, talk to them, make them feel comfortable, even if things are seeming a little bit disorganized at the moment. Okay, so that's technical difficulties there. If you have any other questions specifically that I haven't mentioned, this guide also talks about how to refill the printer. So that's something that happens. We'll run out of paper. Walks you through that as well. If you have any questions, please ask me if something comes up that you're not sure how to handle, okay? Point 8, just want to make a note about dress code. So we want to make sure every time we're serving in KidZone that we are uniform, that we all look like we're part of the same team. That's why we have these awesome shirts that have the KidZone logo on them. They're way more comfortable than the old ones, for those of you that remember our old shirts. So if you don't already have a shirt, come and talk to me. We'll get you a shirt and wear that every time you come. It's versatile. You can put it over whatever you have. If you want to change when you get here, that's an option as well. But make sure that you have your shirt on that so that we're easy to identify for families as they come into KidZone. Okay. Now, the final thing I'll talk about is our shutdown and dismissal process. So this is a little bit different for every service, and so this is all outlined in your manual. So I'm going to start with the Saturday team just real quick. So right around 7 o'clock, you can start closing down your computer. Now, this does walk you through on the troubleshooting guide shows you how to turn off the computer. About 7 o'clock, you're fine to do that. And turn off the printer, put all of the completed blue cards under the keyboard here on the desk, put everything away. Now, as parents start to arrive, so your job is not finished, you want to continue to man the desk. People may come up mid-service or early to pick up a child. They may have questions. You are that person to provide great customer service no matter what point we are in the service. So again, oh, hi, how are you? How can I help you today? Those are great things that you can say regardless of who walks in, okay? So be ready to do that. As parents start to arrive after the service, a good practice, something to do, is sometimes this main door into Kids Zone, it may be closed. So you as a courtesy can go over, open the door, and stand there and welcome families as they come in. Some people are going to have questions. Oh, can I go in to get my child? Or where do I go? Or how does this work? And again, just affirm, yeah, you're in the right place. You can go in and pick up your daughter here and head over to the back door. They're going to check your name tag. Hope you have a great weekend, okay? So stay at your post until all the children have been picked up. If you're unable to stay that late, I completely understand, but let somebody know before you leave. We want to make sure that if you do have to leave, that there's still someone standing at this door, because we do have kids that may try to run out. They might see mom or dad and get super excited and be like, and like make a run for it, okay? So that's another reason why you're standing here. Make sure that kids are following our process. They're waiting for their parents to walk into the room, and that parents are checking out at the appropriate door and making sure everybody funnels through that flow, okay? Now for the 9:30 service, this is a little bit different. You won't need to power anything down. You can leave everything up. You may know this, some of you may know this already, but if you were setting it up, it says for the 9:30 service. That actually applies to both services on Sunday. So the 9:30 team, we don't adjust anything in the system for the 11:15. Everything falls under that 9:30 time. Some people have asked me that on the name tag. It might say 9:30, but I'm here for the 11:15 service. That's just how it's set up in our system. Sunday is just one service under the 9:30 for now. That could change, but for now, that's how it is. So you don't need to do anything at the 9:30 service. Stay there until, again, as parents arrive, stand at the doors, welcome them, answer any questions, and if you need to leave early, let somebody know. Best practice, though, is that you are staying to pass the torch to the next team that's coming in at 11:15. So there's always a changing of the guard right around 10:45, 10:50. So if you're part of the 9:30 team, please stay until the next team comes. Make sure everything's passed off, and then you are free to head out, okay? Then for the 11:15 team, same thing as Saturday. So right about 12 p.m., you can start closing things down, and the same practice as parents start to arrive. Stand at the door, welcome them, direct them, answer any questions, make sure kids don't run out. So that is everything, hopefully everything you need to know about Kids Zone hospitality. There may be some things that pop up where you have questions. Again, feel free to ask me or an operations leader in your service if you're not sure what to do in any situation. We, again, want to make sure kids are safe, kids are having fun, kids are feeling welcomed, parents are feeling welcomed. You are a huge part of that every week. So again, one more time, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for being part of this team. I love this team. I love the opportunity to connect with families because I know that it bridges the gap for them to learn more about Jesus and start to grow as disciples and really get plugged in to Allison Park Church. So thank you for what you do. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and I'll see you real soon.